Hey guys, it's Ashley, and today I'm making a video about how to communicate with angels. So you're going to want to open up these communication channels that you already have with your angels, and the first thing that you want to do is ask them for help or ask them for guidance or messages, because angels can't interfere with your free will. You have to allow them into your life before they can help you in any way. So first, ask your angels for their guidance and if they can help you in any way or what it is they want to share with you. So now we're going to talk about some ways to receive messages and open up those communication channels. So the first one that you want to try is called automatic writing. It's basically you just get a pen and paper and start writing whatever comes to your mind. And the way that angels sometimes give signs or messages is in your own mind. So you might think that these are your own thoughts, but really they're putting thoughts in your mind of messages they'd like for you to receive. So in the morning, get a pen and paper, a journal or anything, and just start writing. It may seem silly, but just give it a shot for at least a week straight, and you'll start to get used to it and start to get more comfortable doing it. So once you open your notebook and you have your pen in hand, ask out loud, angels, what message do you have for me today? Or what guidance can you give me for today? Or if you have a specific question, you can ask them that specific question too. And then you just start writing whatever comes to mind. Don't worry if you feel like, oh, this isn't a message, like just keep writing. And then when you go back and read it, or even while you're writing it, you'll realize like, okay, there is a message in here for me about what it is that I did ask. So another way to get messages or guidance or just communication from your angels is to ask out loud any question that you want to ask. Whether it's, what message do you have for me today? Or what can you tell me about this person that I have in my life? Or what can you tell me about this new business journey that I'm about to go through? And when you ask that, give them a chance to respond. You might not get an answer right away, but if you allow yourself to, or if you allow a clear mind in through meditation or just mindfulness, then you will eventually get the message. You might not get it the first time you meditate or the first time that you ask, but just make sure that meditation is a normal practice for you so that you can have that clear mind and understand when messages are actually coming in. So you don't want to have a mind full of thoughts and then ask a question and not clear your mind, because you might think, oh, they're not giving me a message, when really they can't get the message across because your mind is too cluttered. So a big tip in communicating with angels is definitely making meditation a normal practice for you. Okay, so the last tip that I have is to talk to your angels out loud as if they were right there next to you, because they really are. So talking to them out loud and making it more of a real thing for you allows your mind to naturally like expect messages to come in, so it'll be easier for you to receive them. They can still communicate with you telepathically and understand when you're asking them in your mind, but when you ask it out loud, it makes it more real for you, especially when you're not used to communicating with them. So talking to them as if they were just a person next to you, that will help a lot in terms of you getting messages and you like getting into the mode of receiving messages and understanding how those messages come in. So one last tip, this is going to be an extra one because I said 3, but one last tip is you can ask for a sign, like show me a sign if I should reach out to my mom. And you have to be specific with what sign you want. So you could say like, show me a husky dog if I should reach out to my mom. And give the sign at least like 3 days to come in. Don't expect to like turn the corner and there's a husky right there, although it might happen, but give it like 3 days to see your sign, and try and make it something that you don't see all the time, so that when you do see it, you understand that that is actually the sign that you asked for. And yeah, I think that the more you practice with anything, the easier it gets. So if you're doing the automatic writing every morning, meditating, and talking to them out loud, you will start to see that they're with you at all times, and getting messages from them is actually very easy because their main goal is to help you, and once they see that you want help, they'll do anything they can to be there for you. So let me know what you guys thought of this video, if you do any of these techniques already, or if you plan to try any of these. I'd love to hear your feedback. Thanks for watching, and can't wait to see you in the next one.